Alright, Knights, we are back with another siege battle in Total War Rome 2. This one is gonna be fantastic, and it's one hell of an ending. But before we dive into this juicy 3 vs 3, today's video is sponsored by Displate. So Displate is one of my favorite sponsors. I genuinely really love their posters. They're high quality, they're made out of really nice metal, very thick. It's not gonna like fall apart on you. The printing is fantastic. And what's great about these posters is that they're 100% recyclable. So, you know, you go through your phases, maybe you like, you know, you put up your weeaboo, like anime, like waifu pictures or whatever. And then once finally you get a girlfriend, you know, you gotta take them down, you gotta get rid of them, you know. But what's really great about these posters is that when you put them up, there's no taping, there's no nails, you're putting holes in your wall. All you gotta do is put this little leaf paper on your wall. You stick a magnet to it and it's just, you know, perfect. It just sits on your wall. It's so easy to take down, change. So yeah, they're really awesome. So if you guys look down in the video description, there is a link to the Displate website. Use that link to get your discounts. There's a big promotion going on right now. So 18th of March all the way to March 23rd, you can get one Displate poster for 17% off. Or if you get 2 or more, you get 33% off. So that's a huge promotion going on. You don't want to miss it. So make sure you use that link. 3, 2, 1. So make sure you click on that link down in the video description and we will get back to the video. All right, guys, here we are back in the battle, or on the battlefield, I should say. Like I said, it's a 3 vs 3. We have Glacia, they're teaming up with Carthage, and then we have the Seleucids attacking this really cool. This is one of my favorite settlements. I don't see it too often. It's fairly easy to defend, but if you look at the balance of power, it's actually pretty greatly in favor. I could have phrased that better. It's more in favor of the attackers. Honestly, I think it's because they have better factions. You know, we have Glacia with their Glacian swordsmen and legionaries. We've got Carthage. We have Seleucids. They all have really good rosters. Now, looking at the defenders, not to say that the defenders are a bunch of pushovers. We have the Athenians, my favorite faction. Then we have Pontus, which, you know, Pontus is more on the weaker side, but they can still, you know, carry their own. And then we have Macedon. So Macedon, I would say, is probably the strongest in terms of the roster out of all the factions. So we'll see how this plays out. Again, the other element that you cannot measure is player skill. We don't know the skill of the players, so just because the balance of power is in favor of the attackers doesn't mean that, you know, they're going to easily win this. They can easily make some plunders. Right now, they seem to be doing a pretty good job. They're pushing up all their siege towers around the same time. So we've got, you know, the Carthaginians attacking the center. They're already pumping out troops like this. We've got mercenary Italian swordsmen about to clash with the hoplites of Pontus. Let's go ahead and watch this. Enjoy the view. Enjoy the sights of this beautiful engagement. It's been a little while since we covered a Rome 2 siege battle. It does feel pretty good. Actually, he's holding his infantry back. He's waiting. I guess he's just waiting for more reinforcements. But yeah, as I was saying, oh wait, here we go. He's fighting over here. No, he's not. He's holding. Okay, interesting. But as I was saying, it's been a while. Okay, I get interrupted again. I thought it was gonna be a charge. I'm sick of this cat and mouse game. What's going on? It's like they're getting ready to charge, but then they hold. I'm not a fan of this because I think you just need to get up there and attack. Anyways, as I was saying, here's the attack. It's been a while since I did a Rome 2 siege battle. The last one was recorded by Joe on it. Big thank you to him for stepping up and recording a video and just kind of helping me until I get internet. I have some good news about the internet, guys. Good news. We're gonna have it. We're gonna have it soon. So an AT&T guy just he came to my house and he was like checking something, like some part of the installation, And he said they ordered the fiber lines and they just need to hook them up. So it's going to be about another week. And I will have internet, fingers crossed. Hopefully nothing terrible happens. So we're looking at a week, guys. And I think I'm going to be, well, I know I'm going to start live streaming. Anyways, let's jump back into the battle. We have the Seleucids pumping out some thorax swordsmen. Very good infantry. So it's good to see the Seleucids here attacking at the same time and trying to take on the Macedonians. I do like the fact that the defenders are all focusing on their own flank. And look at the fight over here. Hold that thought. This is the Galatians and the Athenians going at it full speed ahead. They are just, you know, putting up a great stand. Both of them putting up a great fight. Lots of hoplites. That's something that, you know, personally, hoplites are definitely better on defense than attack. But I would still only limit it to, at the most, 3 to 4 hoplites. Again, that's just my play style. I think as going as Athens, you're better off bringing more sorted units like the thorax swordsmen to the fight. Because hoplites, I mean, look it, they've been fighting for a decent amount of time. They've lost almost 20 men in their unit. And the game crashes, so that's really fun. Let's get back at it. Alright guys, we're back. So I don't mind crashes too much when they happen at the very beginning of the battle, so I'm not too pissed off. But anyways, as I was saying about the hoplite situation, I don't think it's good to bring more than 3 to 4 hoplites because they just don't have that fighting power. They just don't have that killing power. So you can see Galatia sending in the Galatian swords. Look at this. They've only lost 7 men, and they've killed, okay, 15. Not amazing, but there are a lot of units stacked up in here. Here's another one, 26. So keep in mind, those kills are all of these hoplites. The hoplites have lost almost half, a little more than half, and they've killed 40. Which, again, is not terribly bad, but I think he would be doing much better if he had standard swordsmen here. What I like to do with hoplites is hold them more in a choke point situation. So, like, putting your hoplites here, and it just... well, because if you're taking on hoplites head first, it's going to be tough. But if you get around them, it's going to be a problem. And that's what's going to happen right here. These hoplites, 51 kills. Again, not terrible. Not terrible, but it could be so much better. Now he's going to flank around, but he's going to plug the... That's a very good move there by the Athenians. Plug the gap with another unit of hoplites. But how long can they hold until they get outflanked? We will find out soon enough. It's good that he's mixed in some thorax swordsmen in this line as well. So let's go ahead and see the other parts of the battle where we have Carthage taking on Pontus. And the fight looks pretty well for Pontus. Now, Carthage made a little bit of mistake of sending his troops in waves. Is Carthage out, or is he hiding troops? He might be hiding troops in these trees, because this doesn't seem like everything. Now, he does have some troops over on this side helping his Seleucid ally. So he's holding, again, not a fan. See, the thorough spears, I never pronounced the name right, but these spears, I like to hold them back as a secondary unit, not as a front line unit, because one, if they're in the front line, they won't use all their projectiles in time. They have a lot of projectiles, and you want to kind of sit them back and use up that ammo, and then use them in a melee. And again, they're similar to the hoplites. I like to use them in choke point situations, not in an open front line, unless I'm super desperate and I have no other choice. But maybe he did do that. Maybe he did use up all the ammo, then charged them in. I'm not 100% sure. But this is a problem. Late Libyan hoplites flanking around. So we're getting a lot of hoplite action over here. I think they were able to sneak by, I think. I'm not sure how these Carthaginians got here, but they are causing some major issues for the Macedonian lines here. And it does look pretty promising on this side. Now over here, Mastodon's doing a much better job. He's got some militia hoplites, the Chad militia. Let's go back over to this side and see. Ooh, this is looking bad. This is definitely, I would say, the point of the battle where the Athenians need to fall back because they cannot maintain this much longer. Now he is using some archers. That's very good. Very good. Getting some good flanking fire. I like that move, what the Athenians are doing. You know how he has them lined up? Well, he did have them lined up. He was like right here. And then I thought he was going to try to get the enemy to go like that, so the side flank would be open to the archers. But no, he kind of shifted around there. But he is setting up reinforcements because his hoplite is getting attacked in the rear. 39 kills, 79 men. And these are Galatian legionaries. These are great infantry. It's going to be a tough fight. Look how quickly the hoplites are dropping. So Athens is on the verge of cracking. I think this is the best attacking position for Galatia. All right, yeah, sure enough. Here's the rest of the Carthaginian infantry. Samnite warriors, an excellent unit. And now they're using the artillery to bring down the gate. This is going to really spread the defenders thin. Where is Pontus? So Pontus has a huge chunk of his army in the town center. The Athenians have their general in a kind of protecting a flank here. I'm surprised he doesn't have any more than the general. Honestly, I think it's time for Athens to fall back. And with Athens falling back, it's probably time for everyone else to fall back. Because if one falls, you can't hold the flanks and you all need to regroup. The Galatians are having a field day. And we'll go back over here where Macedon is holding still pretty well. Again, even if he holds, it's kind of pointless. It's kind of useless. Because his flanks are going to fold because his allies are breaking. So he needs to fall back as well. It's just a matter of how and when.
Understood. As you command.
There you go. They break some Seleucid forces. Oh, what is going on out here? Hold on. We had a sally out. My goodness, I missed that completely. I did not expect that. And that's the sneaky sally outs. It looks like Macedon has sent out a cav unit. They're going after the general of Carthage, which they've only killed 2 of his bodyguard, but he's running out. I guess he's chasing down some citizen cav. I don't know how successful that cav charge was. It doesn't look like it was too insanely successful. Well, actually, they got some archers. So they did kill some archers. They might have broken the unit. They might have broken the unit. I'm not sure, because this is a lot of archers. A lot of dead archers here. So good move by Macedon. I like it. I love those cav sally outs. And here we go. We do have some Galatian legionaries breaking, but we also have some Athenians breaking. And they have completely routed. And there we go. This is Athens just crumbling to the might of the Galatian swordsmen. So let's zoom out. Let's see what Athens can do here. Now Athens, amazingly enough, is sending up more troops up here. Athens, at this point, the player should just be focused on this position here. And he should just say, hey, teammates, I'm going to hold right here with what I got left. Pushing out like this is not good. Yeah, oh, Pontus pushed up as well. Yeah, that's not good. It's not good. You need to fall back. You need to accept your losses and just fall back. And there they go. Now it looks like he is. I'm not really sure, but Galatia has broken through. They still have they took some casualties, but they still have a decent amount of troops. This is the death blow right here. This is the killing strike. Galatian legionaries are flanking around the hoplites. And, yeah, that's how you do it right there. As soon as a player finds an opportunity to flank and support their allies, you should always take it, and that will do a lot of damage. And look at these hoplites. Watch their numbers. It's just gonna crumble here. There it goes. Or there it goes. It's actually holding up better than I expected, but they are dropping fairly quickly. These guys need to close in. The Carthaginians. But Pontus is holding the very best he can. And Pontus is sending over some hoplites back towards the center. What is this now? Hoplites. Macedonian hoplites have sallied out. What is... That's something I didn't expect either. This is kind of a waste of a unit. Because these hoplites, they got well, actually, they have 158 kills. But they could have potentially gotten even more kills holding a choke point. Here comes the Carthaginian general. Very nice. And they're really, these hoplites are tough. 172 now, my God. I mean, they are taking on Cav. So this median Cav is just kind of throwing themselves away. But the general cycle charging in. They're really trying to take care of the hoplites. But that was, hey, it's working. I personally wouldn't have done that, but it's working. And there we go. Okay. They are falling back. The balance of power, if anything, has gotten worse. And if we look at the reserves at the attackers, they have a huge amount of troops. They've got their archers. They've got pikemen. Their artillery is probably spent. I'm not really sure. Only getting 4 kills. The artillery hasn't made much of a presence. I think the artillery is just taking out some walls. Samnite warriors are coming in to finish up these hoplites who are holding. God, so many hoplites holding the gate. Oh, something's rumbling over there. Pontus sending in some archers. He's trying to help out, I guess. And there we go, finally. Almost 200 kills later, these hoplites are starting to break. Let's see if they can get another kill. Come on. And at the same time, some arrows are coming in. This is just a suicide unit, and it did really well. They killed a huge chunk of the general's bodyguard of Carthage, which maybe they did kill the general. I don't know. Ooh, they're still going for him. They might have gotten the general. I need to turn on the notifications for when a general dies. Oh, what is going on here? A cav charge. Oh, this is a huge loss. Macedonian archers getting caught in the street. I don't know for sure if these archers had ammo. If they didn't, it's not a huge deal. Like, if they used up all their ammo, it's not a huge deal. But if they do still have ammo, this is a huge loss, obviously. And now we have... Oh, yeah, we've got a full-on retreat from Macedon. They are getting out of here. And they have one unit holding the line. The Thorax Swordsman, the sacrifice unit, trying to save lives by giving up their own. Let us all bow our heads and pay tribute to the brave Thorax Swordsman who saved hundreds of lives. Amen. All right, so there they go. They're falling back. A big chunk of forces still alive. And the balance of power still looks terrible for the defenders. It's not looking good. Carthage is moving up. And if we just kind of take a second here, we can actually fast forward now at this point because we're just watching troop movement, deployment, that kind of stuff. It's looking a little worrisome. There's a lot to do here in terms of winning this battle. They've got a lot to do. Now, remember in this map, there is a pathway right here. I wonder if the players are going to use it. We'll see. I'm pretty sure this wasn't supposed to be a pathway. Like, there just happens to be one there. Like, I'm sure they didn't want that, like, the creators of the game. But yeah, it's looking good. It's looking promising. The attackers look really strong, but I do think the defenders have what it takes. Now, if I am an attacker here, what is the plan? What's the strategy? Well, I would definitely try to attack on as many fronts as possible, and I would keep it organized. As in, don't have some Carthage, like if you're Carthage, don't have random troops here and here. Just focus one side. Each player focus one side. Have Galatia focus on the Athenians, go up here, you know, or maybe even go wide over here. All right, and then you know, in the center have the Carthaginians. Maybe they can send a unit or two to help out on the other side, and then have Seleucids go this way. You really got to attack them on all fronts. You have to go through every choke point. You have to go through every possible attack point if you're gonna win this. So we'll see how the attackers take this on. Right now, they are just sending up weak depleted troops. What I think they were trying to do was get the defenders to use this trap prematurely on very small depleted units. And, you know, so the attackers can get this trap out of the way. But it doesn't look like that they went for it. Or are they going for it? Now, they can set the trap as well. You don't want to let them do that. The attackers can set the trap. They can use it. But it doesn't look like they're going for it. Or maybe they can't. Here we go. We got archers lining up here. Less than 20 minutes left in the siege. Balance of power still looking great. Looking great for the attackers. Yeah, the attackers. Sorry, brain fart there. Now, keep in mind, in this settlement, there's many pathways. Let me slow motion it really quick. There's many pathways. So as the attacker, another reason you want to try to put pressure on every position is because I've seen it before. Remember the last siege battle in this this map? We saw a player go through this little sneaky pathway and sally out and attack attackers' archers. So because there's so many different points you can attack, you need to make sure you're watching every single one and there's no surprise unit coming out of nowhere. But there goes the Galatian swordsman. Again, I'm not a huge fan of this move. Even though these are small throwaway units, every single man matters. I just feel like they kind of just threw them away without any kind of support. I guess they have archers opening fire. I'm not sure what they're firing at. Ooh, they're firing at their archers. Ooh, archer battle. This is pretty cool. Pretty cool. They're actually breaking the Macedonian archers. Hey, that's not terrible. Now keep in mind, think of the trade right here. Macedon has just simple, basic archers. They're causing the Syrian heavy archers, which are one of the best archers in the game, causing them to waste their ammo on just the normal archers. Now this is going to be a big time problem for the defenders if they run out of skirmishers, because keep in mind, the Carthaginians have pikemen, and pikemen obviously are very weak to archers. So if you don't have any kind of archer force, oh, they also have silver shield pikes. So they have African. Oh wait, no, I'm an idiot. That's a different faction. We have the Seleucids here. They're not both Carthaginian. Pretty sure that there is 2 units though of African pikemen. All right, this is. Oh, I'm getting a little anxious here. I'm getting a little anxious. The attackers are focusing 99, maybe 97% of their army in one spot. I see maybe 2 units going this way, but everybody else is going this way. This is a problem. They need to attack other sides because look it, I'm already seeing a general. This is what I'm talking about. The general moving out, going for the kill. And what are you gonna stop him with, some medium cav? I don't think so. A depleted unit of medium cav that's got 11 men. The general has lost his loot. I mean, these are companion cav. This is the general's boys. This is the squad coming out to play. This is the general's best friends rolling out, you know? These are the general's hype men. And this is a huge loss. I mean, I don't think these archers had ammo, but I don't know. All right, let's go back over here. You can see the attackers are quite upset about this. They are. What's the point of having these fireballs? You didn't even use them. Well, the attackers are going full speed ahead. They've got Samnite warriors taking on the hoplites of Pontus. So many hoplites, it's ridiculous. Still nobody going this way. Everybody's focused on one choke point. Now we have Macedon sending in some reinforcements. And if you're the defender, you want to try to take back control of this choke point so you can get to these traps here and use it. Because look at all the kills you can get. These fireballs could roll down here and kill these archers. I don't know why they didn't use it sooner, but I think the attackers realize, hey, we've got good ground up here. Let's send up more troops and make sure they don't get access to these fireballs. Oh, they used them! They used them! And they are killing their own men! No, I think the attackers used them. I'm not sure, but it's just rolling through their own guys. That's, okay. This is why I hate the traps. Because they never work out like you expect them to. The fireballs? See, like, I don't know why when they were designing this trap in the game, they should have had it where the guy's lighting it, push it forward. Whatever angle that you're lighting it, you push it forward. Yeah, these balls, the fireballs went nowhere because they weren't close enough to the edge, and that was a complete backfire. All right, so the general is back. Look at this general. Has 54 kills, not a single lad has died. All of the general's best buds, his companions, are still alive. Got 54, they're just having a field day. Now Carthage has sent up some African pikemen. I guess that's a weird unit to send up. I mean, like, clearly he was just there to prevent the cav to charge, but that pikeman is gonna be needed here. I don't know why they're not spreading out their troops even just a little bit. Like two positions, you know, 2 spots you can attack. Now we've got some pikemen from Macedon fighting with Pontus. They're not quite in range yet though. Like their pikes aren't in range of attacking these legionaries. Got some pikemen from Pontus moving up as well, but they're getting chewed up, and no surprise here. The attackers are doing what they need to do. Focus their ammo on high threat units, and that, of course, are the pikemen. There goes the little sally out, but they're ready for it. Galatian legionaries watching. Boy, I'm just kidding. Those are Seleucid troops. My bad. For some reason, because they were running this way, I thought it was the defenders. No, it's the Seleucids pushing up this way. And that's why Pontus has moved up his pikes. But here's the thing, you really got to hold back the pikes until the ultimate epic last moment. You want to try to wait out the enemy archers, make them exhaust their ammo before you move up the pikemen, but maybe they feel like this is it. This is the moment they've got to send up the pikes. Also, don't put them in pike formation until the last moment, because maybe the enemy will be glancing through your army and they won't see the big obvious pikes, and they might not think it's pikemen. It might just be standard infantry. They could always just hover over and see, but it's just a little added, you know, who knows? Maybe you'll get lucky and they won't realize it's pikemen. But they're still holding quite well here. It's looking pretty desperate for the defenders. I'm just kind of looking what they have left. Macedon has some thorax swordsmen, which have good killing potential. They've got a pikeman in reserve, that's good. They've got their cav, militia hoplites. I mean, nothing too crazy. Athens has their pikemen as well. Oh, we've got a lot of pikemen left for the defenders, so that is promising for the defending side. And here comes another pike unit. All right, those archers better be going for the attackers. All right, so the attackers are calling it. I think they're gonna wait for the archers to just focus down their fire on the pikes. Carthage still has a unit here. I guess like stopping them from using this little fireball. But yeah, the pikes are getting chewed up. Seleucids are breaking here. So that's promising for the defenders. All right, now we've got some counter pikes. What that's telling me, when we see the attacking pikemen going after the defending pikemen, what that's telling me is that they don't have enough ammo to deal with the defending pikemen. They are still shooting though, but they're focusing their fire on the archers, the eastern archers. I wouldn't even worry about those eastern archers. I would just keep firing at the defending pikemen. Oh my god, look at this pike battle. Oh my god, this is nuts. All these pikes, it's crazy. Oh! They're just thrusting at the same time. All right, so while that's going on, just seeing what's going on around here. Again, Macedon holding back their troops as long as possible. That's a good move. And it's really coming down to the pikes. Who's gonna take it with the pikes? Now we got a general rolling up. The Pontic Royal Cav. Oh, I see. They're going after Galatian General, but he's not going to bite. He's not going to go for it. Actually. Well, no, he's going to fall back. Okay, good move. Good move. Keep your general alive, especially as the attackers. You need that extra morale. Also, I like how he's falling back, so if he did pursue, he would run into this arrow tower, which is currently shooting at him. Though he hasn't lost a single bodyguard. And look at this. Once again, we've got the General of Macedon going around the flank, and the attackers have no idea. I mean, at the very least, have some scouts or something watching over at this flank. Because this could be, I mean, the balance of power is still huge in favor of the attackers. Oh my god. This is just like no man's land between these two pikes. Now the Carthaginian general has slipped through, but there's really nothing for him to kill. The unit's down to 16. I think, yeah, he's going to get a hammer and anvil, which this will be pretty, it's gonna sting. But Mastodon, what are you doing? Like, Mastodon, you need to rush over there and kill this general because he's going to rack up kills. Yeah, he's causing an Athenian pike to break. Okay, now we have the general and we have some militiamen. Hell yeah. Militiamen moving out. Imagine how cool that would be. You know, you're a militia soldier. You're a part-time soldier, full-time farmer. And this is your time. This is your moment. You're following the general into battle. And this could be a crucial play. That voice crack, though. Crucial. Oh, there we go. They're killing the general. Seleucids have made it through this gap. This is a problem. Look at this. Galatia, Seleucid, Carthage. They're all going this way. And Macedon's got to deal with that. They've got to send what they've got left to plug that gap. And their only hope as the defenders, they are breaking some pikemen, so that's good to see. But their only hope is the general move here. Can the general pull off a surprise attack? Well, it's not good. His men are getting shot at by the arrow tower. He needs to move. It's not like he's going to lose his entire unit, but you'd hate to lose some soldiers to an arrow tower. I think he's waiting. Look at this. Oh, this is perfect. This is like a ripe peach. That's just, oh, the warmth of the sunshine is hitting it. And it's a warm peach just ready. We're just ready to burst out with juice. And it's just sitting there, and it's ready for you to pluck it. It's just ready for you to bite into that, and the juice will just fall down, flow from your mouth. It's gonna be delicious. And it just, you know, pulls right off of the, you know, the center pit. That's just delicious. That's what we got right here. And Macedon is reaching for that peach right now. They're going for it. Nothing's standing in his way. It's a sunny day. That peach is ripe. It's harvesting season. It is time. Now let's see if that peach is gonna stay ripe, or maybe they'll reach for it and it'll turn sour. Let's see. Oh my God, it looks delicious and nutritious and sweet. Yes, the ripe peach. The ripe peach has been bitten into, and it has been enjoyed by the Macedonians, and that is the flank they need to do, and they're going to do it again. But the problem here is that Macedon is getting overwhelmed. The attackers are pushing through. It doesn't look like that's going to be enough. I don't know if the defenders can still win this. He needs a miracle. And after that beautiful peach has been plucked, wait, do they still not realize? I thought for sure this general was looking the other way. Oh my God, they're gonna get charged again. Wow. Can they kill the general? That's their only hope. Can they kill the general? Now, looking at what's left in this battle, Balance of Power is shifting very oddly, but there's still a hoplite unit from Athens. They still have their general. Macedon still has a ton of troops. A lot of these troops attacking here are archers. All they have to do, this general just has to break through the Seleucid Silver Sword, but it's going to be a tough fight. Oh my God. Now, Galatia, this is a huge force. This is a big problem. We're down to the last 4 minutes of this battle, and I keep thinking it's going to be an attacker's victory, but every time I look over, this balance of power is getting closer and closer to even. Where are these militia hoplites? Get them in the fight. What are they doing? Charge them in. They're just sitting there getting shot. Get them in the fight. Charge them in. Come on. Oh my God. These cycle charges, man. And look at the Macedonians fighting back to back. Fighting back to back. The hoplites are just absorbing ammo right now. What are you doing? Get them in the fight, please. For the love of God. For the love of Zeus. For the love of Heracles. Alright, I think the general's going to go in for another charge. We have the Seleucid general who just doesn't care. And Macedon, they've got quality troops. They're holding. And the attackers are doing everything they can to try to win this. My goodness. There goes another beautiful charge. The Silver Shield are down to 69 giggity. Here comes the militia. Hell yeah. Yes, get them in the fight. Let's go. General needs you. He's lost many of his squad, his companions. And now we have the Pontus general getting some charges in there too. But look at this. The Galatian legionnaires just had enough against the Thorax swordsmen of Macedon. And now we have the militia hoplites pushing up. And they're taking on the general. Who would have thought your little weekend training as a militia would lead you to take on the elite Silver Shield hoplites or swordsmen? Sure, they're depleted, but it's a general unit, and this is their chance to kill a general of their enemy. Come on, militia, you got this. They're losing slightly, but dang it, they're fighting still. Oh, come on. You got this. The general's coming. He's coming over to help. He's coming over to help. Charge goes nowhere because he charges the back of his own men. Doesn't really hurt his men, but it didn't really lead to an effective charge. Oh my god, this is actually in favor now of the defenders. What an odd twist. What an odd turn to this battle. He's now leaving the hoplites to their fight. The hoplites, the militia hoplites, they have 70 men. They're winning slightly. They're winning slightly. All they got to do is kill 20 guys. Just stab away. Use your spears. And now they're pushing around companion Cav. They're going. Oh, he's seeking the other general. He knows if he can kill this last general. Oh, it doesn't matter. The men are breaking regardless. Seleucids are breaking. And this is going to be it, guys. Macedon hold on to this victory with the help of the militia hoplites who took many losses. But damn it, they fought hard. What a fight. Look at the carpet of dead. Oh my god. Look at this. What a fight that was over here. What a great battle. We'll end this one. Let's look at the stats. This was sent in by Dan Shows No Mirror or Merc. Dan Shows No Mercy. I think he's going for No Mercy. Well, he didn't show any today, getting the second the most kills. His general did an excellent job there in that fight. Wow, he actually had a lot of mercenary hoplites. Not a fan of his army, but it was strong enough to get the win here. And here are all the players. Big shout out to all the players. Glacier did a really good there, but just not enough. Very close battle, very exciting, and it's cool to see a beautiful flank win the day. And that's why it's so important to watch your flanks, guys, and prevent that kind of stuff because you will get crushed. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate the support. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like. And again, thank you to Displate for sponsoring today's video. So if you haven't gotten a Displate, get one now. They are awesome. Use the link down in the video description. But thank you guys, and I will see you next time on the battlefield.